Okay, I grew up on the farm, and I've put a lot of years in there, and then I am now 84 years old, and I'm in Toronto, and I'm still working part-time as a real estate operator, and I'm also helping anyone that is sick in bed and needs any help, any food, any help. So I have been the luckiest person in the world, and I think if everybody lives till 84 and helps people, we'll have a great, great country, and I can't believe how lucky I am. Yeah. Okay, well, I was born on the farm. I was the third one, two brothers older than me, and then myself, and twins after that, and then my sister. Now, one twin did die at 8 months old, so that did shake the family a little bit. But anyway, as we grew up, and we were great friends, and my brothers and I, they helped me do things, and I helped them, and we could play ball together, and we even go skating in the pond on the farm. But we just had a great life growing up, and and the positive attitude will get you anywhere. I worked in a bank, and I was positive there, and I left there, and I ended up coming to Toronto, and it's one thing after another. And then that's when I met my husband at Air Canada, and then he's positive now too. And but it's just one of those things. And then we had two boys, and they've grown up in a hurry, and they of course played baseball and they played hockey, so our life never stopped, and I was on the run all the time. So as long as you're positive, you can go a long way in life. Well, we were born on the farm, as I say, and had, we had a house with a wood stove, and they tried to keep us warm. And we had trouble getting enough clothes to wear when we had to go outside and get some fresh air. But we managed, and then as time grew up, we started working, doing the grass, and it just became a healthy life. Well, I guess you could say the hard time was we did walk 2.5 miles to school in winter and summer. And of course, it was a school at that point had one teacher with 30 kids, and we all had to learn to work on our own after she taught us a lesson. And then you had to get outside for your recess and get your exercises. And then there was a music teacher come once a week, and we had music, and it all works out great. And when you get home at night, you think you've had a good day. Well, I mean, it's fun. Life is kind of different when you're both working the same place. You just work hard, and different shifts, and no, but then we had passes on the airline, and we were able to travel on days off, and no, it was a good life, and I wouldn't want to do it now because you can't even get on a flight. But no, I think when you look back and see how simple life was years ago, and you handled it the best way you could, and you had a good time, and no regrets. This is the thing, that I'm always around. Any neighbor, anybody needs any problem, any drive anywhere, they know they can phone me. And I have always been healthy enough to do it. That's the plus. Thank you, God. My daily routine is slowing down a little bit. I've been a real estate operator for quite a number of years, and the houses have gone beyond that. Young people cannot afford them. But I'm also involved in helping young people if they need any help to go to school or to learn how to dance. I can teach them how to step dance. And I am now visiting older people. I mean, a lot of them have lost a partner, and they are living alone. So my whole time is taken up with running to their homes once or twice, sometimes a day, or maybe 3 or 4 times a week. But I'm happy to be able to do it, and there's a God keeps me healthy to do it. So I just wish everybody could have a life like I have. And I also know how to step dance. When we have a dance at the church, I'm trying to teach everybody to step dance. And I'll be doing square dancing before I drop. And anyway, it's just, you can just have a great life. You don't have to think about negative things at all. You just get up every day and say, who am I going to help today? And that's the way life is. You say, rosin on the bowl, and away we go. I go to a lot of funerals, and if it's possible for me to go, if I know the people, I go, and I usually know whether they've suffered a lot or whether they haven't. And some people are very lucky; they can go on to be an older people and just pass away in their sleep. The rest of the people have to struggle and go through so much, and I think you got to have a positive attitude all through your life, and help people. And I think that way you can be positive. Yes, at my age, I find as you think things over and you think positive, and you're always successful in everything you do, and you're not only that, but you're helping other people think along with you. And this is the only way you live. If there's something bothering somebody, you find out what it is, you get it corrected, and life goes on. And I'll probably be the happiest person when I'm head up to heaven. Diddle 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 dee dee diddle dee dee diddle diddle dee 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 doo dee doo diddle 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 doo 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 runs on the bow and away you go diddle 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 dee dee dee. Come down all on the corners all, element left all over the hall. Yours for nickel, mine for dime. You swing yours and I'll swing mine. That's enough.